Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about the topic design of coupling. So let us go for introduction to coupling. What is the coupling? So a coupling can be defined as a mechanical device that permanently joins two rotating shafts to each other. So main part is permanently joins two rotating shafts. So let us go ahead. So when shafts are usually available up to 7 meter length due to inconvenience in transport. So generally when we require more length shaft, then we have to use the coupling, which is the purpose of coupling is to join two shafts having same diameter. In order to have a greater length, it becomes necessary to join two or more pieces of the shaft by means of a coupling. That is the main purpose. Now where we will use this coupling, so that is application. So most common application of coupling is joining of shaft of two separately built or purchased unit so that new machine can be formed. For example, a coupling is used to join the output shaft of an engine to the input shaft of hydraulic pump to raise water from well. Generally, this is the application, real-time application. Here, in this application, engine is made at separately and hydraulic pump is made another separately unit. We have to connect these two units. So for this, those half length is not too much long, that is 7 meter, but here two separately units are there. So for that purpose also we will use this coupling. Now it is also used to join the output shaft of an electric motor to the input shaft of a gearbox in machine tool, another real-time application where we will use the coupling. It is also used to join output shaft of a electric motor to the input shaft of a compressor. So there are various applications in mechanical field we will find coupling is used. It is to provide for misalignment of shaft or to also to introduce the mechanical flexibility. Now what is misalignment and that we will discuss later on. It is also used to reduce the transmission of shock loads from one shaft to another. When we use two long shaft, then there is a chance of vibration and bending of shaft. To avoid that, we will use coupling. Now, what are the requirements for good coupling? So first of all, coupling should be capable of transmitting torque and full power from the driving shaft to driven shaft, because if any torque loss or power loss is happen, then the main purpose is not satisfied. So that's why that is the basic requirement. It should be keep two shafts in proper alignment, otherwise maybe chance of vibration and failure of shaft or key or coupling will happen. Then it should be easy assemble and disassemble for the purpose of repairs and alterations. So generally when we select the any type, we will keep this all these things are in mind. The failure of revolving bolts, heads, nuts, key heads and other projecting part may cause accident, so they should be covered by giving suitable shape to the flange or by providing guards. So we will see that part later on again. And it should reduce the transmission of shock loads from one shaft to another shaft as we discussed previously. Now let us come to the point, that is types of coupling. What are the various types of coupling that are used in real-time applications? So there are basically, or we can say, couplings are classified in two basic categories. One is rigid couplings, another is flexible couplings. Now rigid and flexible name itself suggests first couplings are rigid and second one is flexible. Now we will go in detail. So rigid coupling, that is used to connect two shafts which are perfectly aligned. There is no clearance, no misalignment is there, then we will use the rigid coupling. So here machining or we can say alignment is required. Now, what are the again rigid couplings are categorized, subcategorized in different coupling like sleeve or muff coupling, clamp or split muff or compression coupling, and flange coupling. Let us see the figure. This is the figure of muff coupling. Here you can see the shaft, two different shafts, that is driver shaft and driven shafts are combined with the muff or sleeve, that is called muff coupling. Then this is the example of split muff coupling or clamp or compression coupling. Here the this coupling is same as previous one, but only the sleeve or muff is divided into two separate half. So we can very easily assemble and disassemble. That is the advantage of this split muff coupling. And third type of rigid coupling, that is rigid flange coupling. So here again we will combine driver shaft and driven shaft having same alignment using this flange coupling. That is the configuration of all rigid couplings. Now let us go further. Flexible coupling, that is second category of couplings. So flexible coupling which used to connect two shafts having both lateral and angular misalignment. But here the amount of lateral and angular misalignment is very small. If we say the lateral misalignment, it is 0.5 mm or less than that, whereas same as for angular it is near about or less than 5-degree angle. So that is the range of misalignment in case of flexible coupling. Again, it subcategorized in three different or we can say different categories of flexible couplings are boost pin type coupling, universal coupling, and all-drum coupling. Let us see again figure. So boost pin type coupling, here you can see it, the construction wise is same as rigid flange coupling, but only here we will provide the rubber boost at the driver flange. So the rubber is a flexible element, so and again we will provide brass lining also. So all these are flexible elements, so which we can say it misalignment of very less amount will allow using this kind of flexible element, that is rubber boost. Now this is another type of flexible coupling, that is universal joints, or also we can say hooks joint. Here you can see this driver shaft and reverse shaft are having more than 5-degree misalignment. So if angle of this driver shaft and driven shaft is more than 5-degree, then we will use this universal or hook joint. And third one is all-round coupling, where lateral misalignment is more than 5 mm or the axis of driver shaft and driven shaft are more than 5 distance between these two axes are more than 5 mm, then we will use the all-round coupling. So these are the flexible couplings. Now let us differentiate or compare this rigid and flexible, rigid versus flexible coupling. So rigid coupling, as we will discuss, it cannot tolerate misalignment between the axis of shaft. It can be used only when there is a precise alignment between two shafts, whereas on the other hand, flexible coupling, due to provision of flexible elements like bush or disc, can tolerate 0.5 degree of angular misalignment and 5 mm of an axial displacement between the shaft. The flexible elements provides in the flexible coupling absorb shocks and vibration. That is the another advantage of flexible coupling. So there is no such provision in rigid coupling. It can be used only where motion is free from shocks and vibration. So rigid coupling advantage is simple and inexpensive, whereas flexible coupling is comparatively costlier due to additional parts. In practice, misalignment always exists due to imperfect workmanship, so in most of the applications, flexible couplings are more popular. All-drum coupling is used to connect two parallel shafts when there are small distance apart, and hooks coupling is used to connect two shafts having intersecting axes when the axes are collinear or in the same line. Rigid or flexible couplings are used. So this is all about the different types of coupling. That is for today's lecture session. Next time we will see the each type design of each type of coupling. That's all. Thank you.